Hi everyone, welcome to episode Wouldn't Have a Clue of my life as a busker. It has been a couple of years maybe only 18 months since I made my last episode, and look, I've been asked a question about how do I pick my spots, so I thought I would make another one of these and let you know. I am just about to set up for busking and I'm just assessing the area at the moment, and so I thought I'd show you and sort of explain my reasoning for where I'm going to set up tonight. So here I am, I've got Rundle Mall Plaza here. So this is a kind of small shopping centre in Rundle Mall, and then there's this sort of, there's benches scattered haphazardly around, and it is kind of a quiet spot, but I have already gone in what I feel is the most lucrative spot of this mall, and so I need to go somewhere different. So in this vicinity, we've still got people walking past, which is always good, but there is a bit of space. So you've got the space there to set up and you shouldn't get in anyone's way. So what I'm thinking, right, is we want a spot that is going to be the least in people's way. So somewhere that is getting people walking past, but perhaps not walking right through it. So looking around, I'd like to have people able to sit on benches in front of me, across from me, and even sometimes like behind me is fine. And I do have those couple of benches right here. There's a flower stall over there, and so that's sort of taking up all of that vicinity, and you don't want to get in their way. So I'm feeling in this spot in particular, I'm going to set myself up in front of this tree here, because people are already having to walk around the tree. So if I'm in front of that, then it won't be much of an issue for them to just walk a little bit further around that obstacle. As I said, I've got the benches there. There's a steady flow of people coming through. I would like to be facing the direction where the majority of people are walking towards me, but right at this moment, it's about an equal mix. So I'm gonna be able to face either way. So having my back to this tree and facing in this direction will certainly not be a bad thing. And people walking the other direction can still come around me and give me money if they feel like it. There's a lot of different variables for picking a spot, and some of those go away at night time. One of the main ones being shade. And so you want to go somewhere where your equipment's not going to be in direct sunlight if it's a warm day. If it's like cloudy, overcast, you're right, like just pick wherever, but that can dictate where you want to be setting up. Also in worse weather, if there's possibility of rain, you want to make sure that you're setting yourself up under some cover. But currently for tonight, we're not expecting any rain, so it's all right to go out in the open. I'm not sure if there was really much else to it. You just sort of have to feel the spot, and if it feels right, go there. And I mean, the great thing about busking is you just get to try. Just try wherever and figure out what works for you and what works for your environment. I could definitely pick to go in many other spots, but tonight I feel like right here will work. And I'll be able to sit down, look over this way at that bench, look over this way at the further bench, and have people walking through next to me on either side. So there's that nice steady flow of traffic. So just a few things I forgot to mention. Obviously you want to be far enough away from other buskers, but it's also good to stay away from recorded music playing through speakers in the area or from shops in the area, so you don't have to compete with that sound either. Acoustics differ for the different areas. Some people would take this into consideration more than I do. I don't really mind too much. I just want to find myself a spot. If you're worried about people coming up from behind you, you can put yourself up against a wall. Or if that's not a possibility, you can maybe face a window where you can see your reflection so you're aware of what's happening behind you. But usually it's not that big of a deal. People don't mess with you from behind too much. Also realized I might have been coming at this question from the wrong angle, and instead of asking me about how I choose my spots within a vicinity, they might have been asking me about how I choose the vicinities that I busk in. And really that all comes down to like a Google search and knowing which areas are popular, finding out if you can busk in them. If you can, just go and try them. If they're good, then you can go back. If they're not so good, maybe even just go back a second time just to make sure it wasn't an off day. And really it's that simple. So that's about all I have for picking a spot. It's just whatever you feel. This feels good tonight, so this is where I'll go. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope it's giving you a little bit of insight, even though I feel like a lot of the things are just sort of common sense. But yeah, happy to answer your questions. So if you got any more, please let me know. I'll make more videos. So thanks for joining me. I will see you in another video soon. If you like this video, like it down below, and you can subscribe to my channel for more videos like this one. I have a whole series on my life as a busker, so if you've got any questions about busking, there's possibly going to be answers in the last like 20 odd episodes that I made about 18 months ago. Okay, see you later. Bye.